being married to my wife is like being haunted because you're just sharing your house with somebody that can't rest until they resolve something that happened like 100 years ago, okay? Yeah. Okay. Well, to be honest with you, I am afraid of one ghost, and that is the ghost of the cat I killed. Okay, hold on before you jump to any conclusions. I don't mean a jazz musician, just in case. Yeah, no. Okay, so here's the story. Okay, so my neighbor, who was a bit of a flake, was going out of town, and she asked me to watch her cat. And I said, sure, no problem. And so I went over to her house, and this cat was very easy to watch because it just laid on the floor dying. I mean, this cat was in miserable shape. I mean, it could barely lift its head to look at me and be like, tell me you're here to put me out of my misery. So I called up the neighbor, and I said, look, I don't know how to tell you this, but I think the only thing I can do for your cat is to have it put down, like have it put to sleep. And she said, oh, I thought that might be the case. You thought that might be the case, that when you asked me to watch your cat, I might have to murder it. Thanks. Okay, so that's the situation. I'm stuck in it. What can you do? So okay, fine, I'll do it. So I brought it to the veterinarian's office, and I walked up to the receptionist, and I said, look, I'm here to have this cat put down. Have the cat put to sleep. She said, oh, we understand. We just have to ask you some questions first. And I don't remember what the question was, but I do know when you bring a cat in to be put down, don't answer any questions with, I don't know, it's not my cat. Yeah. They don't like that. And then when they ask you whose cat is it, they don't really like the neighbor's cat either, you know? So I hear her go in the other room, and I hear her say to the doctor, like, I think there's a guy out there that just wants to kill a cat. I was like, oh, yeah, lady, I'm a satanic cat killer. Only I want it done painlessly, and I don't mind paying $500 to have it done. Please. By the way, that's a pretty good murder rate. Thank you. So the doctor comes out, he says, look, I'm gonna have to examine the cat first. I said, great. So we take it in the other room, he looks at the cat, he goes, oh my God, you should have brought this thing in weeks ago. I said, I would have, but it's not my cat. So they did it. They put the cat down, the cat went off to kitty heaven. And as I was leaving, I was about to go, I was at the door, and I just stopped and I turned to the receptionist and I said, hey, I'm gonna be back in an hour with another cat, and I don't want any guff out of you. You know what I'm... Okay. So that was a hard day. That wasn't my hardest day, though. My hardest day was 5 boners. And no, silly, very silly.